Welcome to the Mediation Center, High Court, Calcutta. After opening this Mediation Center and after opening this conference room in the Mediation Center, we can now take steps for training or some meeting of a small group of participants here. And our future planning is to make the entire area a Wi-Fi zone with a strong internet facility, so that we can make any such video conferences held from. We are highly obliged to the Honorable the Chief Justice, Calcutta High Court, Honorable Executive Chairman, State Legal Service Authorities, and the Honorable members of the Mediation and Conciliation Committee to give us continuous support. We are highly obliged to your Lordship. Now, it is the time for publication of the issue 2 of the newsletter of the Mediation and Conciliation Committee, High Court, Calcutta. I am requesting the Honorable Justice Harish Chandra, the President of the Mediation and Conciliation Committee, to hand over the newsletter to the Honorable the Chief Justice for its ceremonial publication. We shall also publish the e-version of this newsletter in our High Court website after taking permission of His Lordship, the Honorable the Chief Justice. The Mediation and Conciliation Committee thought it since long that how the awareness of the mediation can be increased to the grassroots level, and for that reason we have already started a YouTube channel for the Mediation and Conciliation Committee, and we are happy to announce the inauguration of this channel by the Honorable the Chief Justice, and we are now displaying the speech of the Honorable the Chief Justice in the said YouTube channel.
Namaste. Humanity is nothing but a large collection of human beings, meaning thereby it is the behavior of those beings which make them eligible to be called humans. To be human, one has to develop the element which is called humane or humaneness, which requires compassion, fraternity, and all sorts of positive aspects which are indisputable components of human values which are eternal in the cosmic totality. In fact, I learned the first lessons of humaneness, of reconciliation from my mother. We lived in a place where in the neighborhood there was a family which was apparently not friendly with the other families in the neighborhood. I lost my father. Nobody from that house ever visited my bereaved home, including my widowed mother. Years later, the elderly person of that home passed away. I saw my mother getting ready to go to that home on an obituary visit. I was not very happy with that. I told my mother, why should you go when they never bothered to even meet you when I lost my father? My mother then told me that this is not the time to carry forward any such impressions that you may have. You have to go because that person and that family is bereaved, and therefore that widow needs our support. Try to develop reconciliation, try to develop humaneness. This will carry you forward. I found from then onwards, through various instances in my life, even through my institutions of education, either in the law college or otherwise, that to be a human, one has to be humane. And when the last letter E in humane is sometimes clogged or covered by fog and mist of ego, anger, jealousy, etc., those negative feelings bring down the humanness or humanity in humanity, and thereby deprive the society of a good future. Reconciliation being one of the founding stones. Love built on reconciliation principles is always something to be looked forward to communities which have a meaningful way of living. Resolution of disputes between individuals, between communities, between groups, and between nations and the international domain have now switched on to a large extent to what is called alternative disputes resolution mechanisms. One of the greatest modes is dialogue. To have a meaningful dialogue, you need inputs on facts. You need people who can support you in entering on a good dialogue to come to good results. This is sum and substance of what modern day mediation means in the judicial sector. In the court annex mediations as well as otherwise, mediation is a combination of science, art, technologies and human mind which craft out excellent passages from jealousy, from anger, from cruelty and all sorts of negativities to peaceful life of friendship, brotherliness and fraternity in the family, in the society and in the nation as a whole, as well as in the international domain. When mediation becomes a wonderful tool in the hands of trained mediators who help out those who are in litigation or otherwise in distress while in conflict among themselves, I am sure mediation will come out in a wonderful way the world over. With changing times, when social distancing means physical distancing and not emotional distancing or other modalities of distancing, it is absolutely necessary that we keep connected through the medium which is now available for interaction. Therefore, virtual mode of mediation is now the in thing. I am sure that online mediation, which is now taken up in earnest interest by the High Court at Calcutta, is going to put its foot forward in a wonderful way and bring out excellent results and thereby cordiality in the litigation community. This will never deprive the learned advocates of their professional interest. This will never deprive any person which would be otherwise a result of a long drawn litigation which may sometimes go to different courts. I am sure that this function as a long drawn process of online mediation will come a great way. My best wishes. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Today we have decided to start the online mediation from this High Court, and the first online mediator, Mr. Prabal Mukherjee, Senior Advocate, High Court, Calcutta, is with us. Welcome, Mr. Mukherjee, in this session. And I am requesting the Honorable Chief Justice to inaugurate the online mediation of this High Court Calcutta and to address the gathering.
Good afternoon to all of you. Well, having heard so much from what I said, I think it is only a repetition which is being expected out of me. Technically, what remains is to say that the online mediation is officially inaugurated. I say that in the name of this mediation center, in the name of the Calcutta High Court, and all who are present here, and also who are due to participate in the online mediation process. My best wishes to the online mediation process. Online mediation definitely has certain initial problems, teething problems, where people getting connected to the mediation system through the e-mode may not sometimes know how to behave in a virtual mode communication. Sometimes even in mediations, unless it is in written form, normally you have the process of people talking out at the same time, and the situation will be somewhat similar to what we just now had. When I spoke, that also started blabbing. Sometimes this do happen. I've also faced this in various virtual hearing, even in courts. So discipline is one core thing, where necessarily instead of the judge, the mediator has to master that also. To politely, with a sweet smile, to control the participants even when they are emotionally on their high. I'm sure this will happen. In the name of all present here and in the name of the institution, I declare open the online mediation of this mediation center. Apart from that, all that needs to be mentioned is that on behalf of this institution, the Calcutta High Court, and the Mediation and Conciliation Committee in this area center, which is necessarily a multi-faceted institution, we have today declared open this conference unit, which is fairly well equipped. I was noticing from the time it started with Mr. Anirban speaking for the first time, I found that it is fairly insulated against voice and other issues. You're not likely to have too much of interruptions. I also see that the ambience will provide sufficient modality where people can discuss, officers can discuss, and also institutional mediations where you need a board to speak, board to round up and discuss things. I think ambience is also an element which is always considered to be a real equipment in the mediation process. You can, of course, traditionally we say mediation can be done under a banyan tree. Wonderful. If people go and do it, fine. But then ultimately you say a mediation center means, a mediation room means you provide the ambience for emotional softness. Even if you are full of anger, you will have the facilities in the room, the backdrop of what and where you are working, slowly bring down the emotional quotient to such a way that you can communicate well. On behalf of the institution, I declare open this conference room as well. I am thankful that I have been invited along with the Executive Chairman of the West Bengal State Legal Services Society, West Bengal State Legal Services Authority, who is also the patron of the mediation committee here, and also the team which after I took over as the Chief Justice of this High Court on the 4th of April last year, we have been able to push forward, thanks to the committee, certain groups which came to help us from different parts of the world including teams which are coming for extending training facilities, assessing modalities of how mediation can be pushed forward in this virtually huge and multifaceted state. I am sure that mediation will go forward in a big way. Thank you.
Obliged Lordship. Now I am requesting the Honorable Justice Sanjeev Banerjee, the patron of the Mediation and Conciliation Committee, High Court, Calcutta, and the Honorable Executive Chairman of State Legal Service Authority, West Bengal, to address us. Lordship.
Good afternoon, my Lord, the Chief Justice, my brother and sister judges, colleagues in the registry, ladies and gentlemen. This is a red letter day for the Calcutta High Court, and it's come after a lot of struggle and a lot of effort. I take the opportunity first of congratulating the committee on a wonderful job which has been done and excellent facilities which appear to have been put in place. I am now a veteran of more than 14 years. My brother and sister judges were not here when we had an All India Convention on Mediation conducted and hosted by the Calcutta High Court and held at the Oberoi Grand, probably in the year 2008. One of the most senior judges of the court then said that all of this is humbug. Give me a few more judges and I'll give you better results. Give us better infrastructure and there will be no need for things like mediation. He was a respected judge and prompted me to think twice as to the efficacy of mediation. But in due course, I have been educated, and mediation is just not another form of discussion. Mediation requires some specialized knowledge of how to handle, of being able to listen, of being able to have the patience to hear the other point of view, something which is very important in the present times. The ability and willingness to hear the other point of view. At the end of it, you may not agree, but there is common ground which is always, almost invariably found if you are reasonable. I can give you a few examples of when I felt completely inadequate as a judge. Sometimes we as judges have the ego that, we are know-alls and we can find a solution to everything. The law is there, the letter of the law can be used. But how do you go about when there is a problem as to the extent of water that is tolerable in iron ore fines, and when it comes to the chemical composition of a compound and the content of water in one of its various forms of existence? Judges fall short more often than not. We are assisted by lawyers to educate us so that we can take a reasoned and an informed decision. But sometimes there are matters of technicalities and techniques which are beyond the immediate kind of education or impromptu education that you get in a courtroom. Mediation requires the meeting of minds, and there's a lovely poster that I saw in the waiting room where we waited, that the job of the mediator is to listen, to understand the areas of conflict, to probe and prompt the parties to common ground, and then make the parties meet somewhere in between. However, mediation cannot work where one party has all the rights and the other party does not. Not every case is fit to be mediated upon. Judges must be trained to identify which are the cases where mediation is possible. I say this after we've enlarged the scope of arbitration. As you know, at one point of time, it was felt that orders which would be passed in rem could not be the subject matter of any decision of a consensual forum. But we have relaxed the rules. Even rent control matters can now be carried to arbitration, though there still remains different points of view in the implementation of arbitral awards in such regard. As far as the Commercial Courts Act is concerned, and we have now a Commercial Courts Act, we have a commercial division in the High Court, and we have 4 commercial courts in the districts, catering each to 6 districts. Section 12 of the Act mandates a mediation process to be undertaken before you approach court. Of course, with the leave of court in an emergency situation, you can skip the process. But in the everyday dispute, the authority of the court to receive the list is upon a process of mediation having been undertaken, and such process of mediation not culminating in a resolution. That is very important, and indeed with the introduction of Section 89 and the use of Section 89 in various methods, mediation will be an answer to the huge pendency in courts. Mediation is absolutely necessary in other areas, if only to stop the train of tribunalization which seems to destroy the very fabric of the judicial system. In many areas, the legislature has used the same thought that the judiciary may not have the wherewithal or may not have the technical expertise to deal with a class of matters for taking it outside the sovereign judicial system and parking it with a tribunal which is ultimately under the control of the executive. With increasing mediation and partial, if not complete, resolution of some of the disputes before matters come to court, the bandwagon or train of tribunalization may be halted if not appropriately checked. I congratulate all of you, particularly the members of the committee and our wonderful registry that we have at the moment. Thanks to the Honorable Chief Justice for getting the right people at the right places. We have a great team. We hope the mediation center and the online and physical mediation that is carried out from this center has a great future, and I wish the mediation center all success. Thank you.
Obliged Lordship for your Lordship's kind guideline and advice. Now I am requesting the Honorable Justice Harish Tandon, the President of the Mediation and Conciliation Committee, High Court, Calcutta, to give the vote of thanks.
The Honorable the Chief Justice.
My brother and sister judges, the colleagues at the registry, and the trained mediator who will be really a sitting of history for holding a first online mediation today. The mediation center does not look like when we as a committee took up on the authority of the Chief Justice. By a passage of time, and in order to propel the mediations, decided to have certain changes to be done in this mediation center. Obviously, the inspiration was drawn from the Honorable Chief Justice, who encouraged all of us being a part of the mediation committee to improve the infrastructures and to improve the quality of the mediations at the Calcutta. Thank you, sir, that you have given us such a nice path and showed us the way to way forward the mediation. Obviously, the human touch and the humaneness in the mediation is a hallmark, and unless the litigants who have emotionally broken down or have fallen apart on various aspects needs a kind of a respite of a solace from a mediator, and who will really help them and assist them to arrive at the decisions which they consider to be beneficial in their life. Thank you, sir, for once again extending your support to the committee. We are also thankful to Justice Banerjee, the Executive Chairman of the State Legal Services Authority, being a patron of this committee, and also showing us a vision of the mediation, and also extending his support in all respect as and when it is required. And the concept of this YouTube channel for a mediation was also a collective thoughts of both the Honorable Chief Justice, the Justice Banerjee, and the committee, to spread an awareness amongst the peoples that how the mediation can be taken as an effective tool to resolve the disputes between the warring litigants or the warring parties. Today, we have taken steps in inaugurating the dedicated YouTube channel. Thank you to all of us, the members, to be a part of this particular inauguration of the YouTube channel. And we will not forget, as a committee member, the dedication, the role of the member secretary of the committee, who tirelessly work round the clock in achieving this particular goal. So my special thanks to him as well. And I believe that after the inauguration of the YouTube channel and the online mediations in this COVID era will definitely yield a very good results in future. Thanks to all of you in spending time in this particular program. Thanks.
Now, we shall close our program with national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे